Check out Bitcoin getting hammered today, hitting its lowest level since last July, dangerously close to the 30,000 level. Our Bitcoin baller, Brian Kelly, says the cryptocurrency is trading in near lockstep with the NASDAQ. He joins us now to walk through where we go from here. BK, good to see you. So Bitcoin's just trading like a risk asset. And that's it.
I mean, well, so there's two things going on. Number one is that it's trading like a risk asset. So if you look at the 30-day rolling correlation of Bitcoin and the NASDAQ 100, it's about 77% right now. That's about the highest we've seen, but almost all year it's been above 70%. So that is number one. You've got that kind of flow. The second thing that's actually going on is there's a stable coin that is ostensibly backed by Bitcoin in some way, and they're trying to defend the peg against the dollar, and they have to sell some Bitcoin to do that. And that's accelerating the sell-off here. So you have both kind of elements coming in, and that's why we're down almost 10% today.
Can one not buy Bitcoin, or should one not buy Bitcoin until the NASDAQ bottoms, basically?
Or until the correlation breaks, yeah. So, I mean, at this point in time, you're going to have to wait for that. So it's just a question of the next phase of Bitcoin will be maybe we see currencies break. Look what's going on with the yen or the RMB. That might be the next catalyst. But until we see that, it is going to keep trading with the NASDAQ.
How do you look at currencies and see the moves and relate it to what's going on with Bitcoin? When you see the yuan go down 1%, excuse me, and you see the Dixie hit 2-year highs, I mean, how do you sort of take that information and translate that into what's going on with Bitcoin?
Yeah, so, you know, the correlation between the dollar and Bitcoin has been negative. So just like where the NASDAQ, it's positive, it's trading with it. When the dollar goes up, Bitcoin has been going down. But when I see stuff like the yuan and the RMB move the way that they move, I mean, these are extraordinary moves, things we haven't seen since the 1980s when we had the Plaza Accord. That's currency markets breaking. And so how does that translate into Bitcoin? Bitcoin is an alternative currency, just like gold is. So I think at some point in time, when those currencies break, Bitcoin's actually going to see some positive flow from that.
Hey, BK, it's Karen. Thanks for being on today. What do you think about if the Fed were to become a little more dovish? Would that help Bitcoin and therefore, I guess, the NASDAQ or vice versa?
It would rip higher, yeah. And that's what everybody is looking for, right? So at 30,000, everybody's trying to buy this dip. Everybody's trying to figure out, is the Fed going to back off the brakes a little bit? My view is they're not going to, but the moment that they do, and maybe that moment is when Bitcoin's at 20,000, I don't know, that's going to be a big buying opportunity for Bitcoin.
Well, give us a glimpse of the Bitcoin Ballers portfolio, Brian. I mean, obviously, your mandate is to be a crypto fund, and so I'm wondering how you sort of navigate this and how you hedge.
Yeah, so I mean, at this point, you know, we're all over the place, but at this point, we're net short on Bitcoin, so we're playing the downside here. We are looking for a place where I want to buy the Bitcoin, but for now, yeah, you got to trade the market you got. So I'm going to be net short Bitcoin until things change.
That's the headline. BK, always good to get your take. Thank you, Brian Kelly.
Absolutely.
You hear a Bitcoin baller like BK, net short Bitcoin. What do you think of Coinbase, guy?
Well, we've thought about it for a while. Throw Robinhood in there as well. But I'll say this, Karen asked the exact right question. If this Fed were to blink for whatever reason, which would be a mistake, that's when Bitcoin goes, and I'll choose to use this word, parabolic. I don't think there's coincidence that Bitcoin's been cut in half since effectively Thanksgiving, the same time the Fed got extraordinarily hawkish.
Yeah, Pete?
Well, you know, I was thinking as you asked some questions of him, as well as what he had added about how the correlation is, Mel, with, I believe he was talking about the NASDAQ, right? About a 77% correlation. Well, shoot, you know, I'd never really given that enough thought of that correlation and that being that close, but you want to be able to hedge yourself, seems to me, by having some form of puts to the downside in the triple Qs or something like that. You could at least give yourself some form of a hedge against whatever it is you're holding from the long side. And it's something I hadn't thought about before, so it's really intriguing. This is a whole new world for me going forward with Bitcoin. I like it.
Karen, would you hedge your position with puts on the Qs?
No, I sort of had it in this bucket of, look, this is money put aside, make this bet. taking, you know, multiples off the table and let it ride in great markets and crappy markets. And clearly we're in a really crappy one now.
Yeah, it's your put it in the drawer kind of trade, as BK would say.